welcome everybody. This is our third episode, and this is a Valentine's episode. And we are two old hags and some dogs. And my name is Jackie,
I'm Matt.
and we hope you enjoy our show. So now we can film. Okay, so let's talk about Valentine's Day. So, first of all, let's go to the good side of Valentine's Day
All right.
before we get to the dark.
So the women's side of Valentine's
The
Day.
women's side. Well, do you celebrate? Do
I
you have
don't-
a memorable Valentine's Day that sticks out in your head?
No.
They all kind of sucked.
No, I mean, I was raised by a single mom,
Yeah.
so I was always taught to be respectful of women and blah blah blah. So for me, Valentine's Day was always the woman's holiday.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Okay.
so it's like for what I've experienced in relationships is it was always like your birthday because that's your day,
Right.
and then the next one is Valentine's Day, and that's the ladies' holiday. Like you do what she wants to do.
Oh.
So it's and I find there's usually two
that's sweet.
there's usually two types of couples in my experience. There's the ones that are either going to get dressed up
Yeah.
and go out and drink wine and have dinner and go dancing or whatever, or there's the ones who are going to just put on sweats, pop on a movie, have some
Yeah.
popcorn and cuddle on the couch.
Which were you when you were dating?
Either one, I could
Either
go
one.
either way in that range. Like, there's nothing better than just sitting home and cuddling with someone you care about. But at the same time, there's nothing better than spoiling a one.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
sweet.
it's just how I was
That's
raised.
very sweet. That's sweet.
And side
Okay.
note, this is in my stand-up too.
Oh, okay. He's a comedian,
I'm a
by the way.
comedian.
He's a stand-up comedian.
One of the beauties, gentlemen, if you're watching, one of the beauties of Valentine's Day, it is out of all the holidays, other than her birthday or maybe your birthday, I'm going to cruise for a second. It is your best shot at anal sex.
Oh God!
It is your best shot because you wine and dine her.
I didn't know he was going.
You
with
bring
that
her
one.
flowers, candies, blah blah, and at the end of the night, maybe she'll reward you with anal sex. That's all I'm saying.
So those are the two nights. It's not an exit; it's an entrance.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm-
So like
Potentially depends on your girl.
potentially.
No, the most awkward Valentine's Day I ever had
Oh gosh.
was I was living with a girl in college. I came home and she had flowers for me,
Oh.
but I didn't know how to react because I'm the one who's supposed to get the
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I had plans for that night.
Yeah.
But I come in the door and she's got like 4 roses, and I'm like, "Oh, who gave you those?" So they're for you. I'm like, "The fuck do I do with these?" I didn't know. I was like
You
24.
put him in.
I-
You put him in
24-year-old guy living in an apartment with his girlfriend. I'm literally like, I don't even have a vase. Like, I have got a coffee mug and like an empty tequila bottle. Which one do you think would
The
work better?
tequila bottle.
Exactly.
The tequila bottle.
And it was
That's
really awkward. And she was very upset that I wasn't more happy.
I'd be crushed.
I didn't know how to react.
Yeah.
I'd never been given flowers. Guys, how many of you have been given flowers by a woman? It's just not something we expect,
No.
especially at 24.
No, well,
23.
yeah, especially at
you know?
24. But it's a sweet sentiment.
It was
It's-
nice. It
It's
was very-
nice to,
yeah.
to say. It's a way to say I love you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So that is.
That was, yeah, it was awkward. I made it up to her later, thank God. But
I bet you she didn't have the entrance open that
No,
night.
there was no backdoor action that night.
There was no backdoor action. No. And Valentine's Day is meant to be sweet
Yeah.
and romantic, and I believe it should be for both of the people. You know what I mean? I believe that the guy deserves gifts just as much as the female does,
Okay.
and celebrate each other like it's supposed to be a celebration of love.
That's a nice word. I like that, the celebration. I mean, like I said, it's always been a thing where we're taught, maybe it's our generation
yeah,
was taught, this is for the lady. You do this for the lady.
that's true. Yeah,
but I like
can
I
see
like the
that.
idea of it's just a celebration of love
Yes,
as a flat, like across the
across
board.
the board.
I like that a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just kind of celebrate your relationship, celebrate each other,
And that's
just-
probably what it is as you get older, is it becomes
Yeah.
more of a celebration of love,
yeah,
unless I have to spoil my girlfriend.
yes,
my wife,
yes.
you know.
I think that it's like, I think spoiling each other is just spending that time together.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's like I
And-
said. I mean, there's usually 2 kinds of couples. Either you're going to go out
Yeah.
and wine and dine,
Yep.
or you're going to stay home and chill. You know,
and both are good.
and
options.
both are great.
Both are great options. Yeah,
You let
exactly.
gentlemen. She always gets to pick the movie on Valentine's Day, whether you're
That-
home or whether you're going out.
That is true.
She picks the movie.
That's true.
Better shot at anal sex if you let her
Right.
pick the
See,
movie.
he's gonna
Right.
promote that. He's promoting that on this one here, and that I don't know because I'd be picking a horror movie like Saw or
Dude, if that's your thing,
Hostel or something like that. One of those where
that's.
like gory.
I know plenty of people that would they like freaking Neil and Liz. They'd be like, "Let's pop on a horror movie." You're like, don't you want to go romantic?
Well, a funny rom-com,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So you can do something
Whatever
like
your
a
thing.
comedy,
Yeah.
but yeah. So I mean, no, it's good. It is a celebration of love, but as we are going to talk about, that's not how it started.
No.
It was a way to, one, get with fertile or make them
Mhm.
fertile women and procreate. Now,
Mhm.
whether they stayed or not, I don't know.
There
You
were
just
so many different versions
yes,
that I found on the hidden origins of Valentine's Day, from like the not the clean cut, but like from the Roman
yes,
history all the
yes,
way to the pagan end of it,
yes.
and then how the myths have kind of come together to merge into one ish.
One ish.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a very bizarre, and it used to be a festival.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be a 3-day festival, like the 13th through the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
And it is kind of screwed up with the
Yeah.
way that they did it. You know what I mean? The way that it came to be. It was a festival where young people gathered, and basically the men would kill dogs and I believe goats,
Yep. Goats.
and cut off their hides and then beat the women
Because they thought it made them fertile.
because thought that like hitting them with rawhide, I guess I don't even know what you call it, is gonna make them fertile. And then they would pick a name out of a jar. So like we were saying, it was the AD Tinder, right? You know what I mean? They just picked your name out of a jar, and the guy that got you took you off, and he probably got the back door to that weekend. I mean, he got the
It was
front and the
Roman
back
times.
door. Yeah. So who knows what door he got? He got all of them.
He probably got his back door.
So yes, and that is what the origin was of the. That's how it was. That's the creation of it, which is to think about that happening now. I mean, we can go, yeah, it actually is happening when you're looking at the state of the world
Yeah.
secretly. And it's weird because it's still continuing
Yep.
in a bizarre way. You know what I mean? And like they did cannibalism and they did these rituals, and we see this in today's society. I don't have to tell you; you can look it up on the website, and y'all can figure it out for yourself. But we've gone back.
Yeah.
We have gone back to the way of the morbid way of doing things. It's sickening.
It's weird.
It's sickening.
Yeah.
And so, but that's how Valentine's was created. But then it gets darker.
There's some weird stuff. Like one of the things I read about was when it started as a pagan-ish ritual.
Yeah.
And you said it was like a 3-day party celebrating, love and a lot of sex.
I don't think so much love. I think lust.
Sex,
a
yeah.
lot of it's
Well,
a lot of lust.
One of the things I read about was the original version when it was more pagan and Roman before Christianity. It was a big like naked orgy.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
And then,
I could see that.
They
did that back.
Literally
in the day.
read this. Like the Christians are the ones that added the clothing to it.
Yeah,
they basically said, too. "We'll celebrate love. Stop doing that. Put your clothes on."
Put your clothes on.
I was like, "All right,
that's
a party I could be. Yeah, let's do that."
But that's how dry humping came.
Exactly.
That's how the Christians created dry. No, I don't know if they did or not, but no, you're right. They did. They said enough.
Yep.
Where the others were just like, we're just gonna be butt naked, running around town, and just doing whoever's
see there
fit. And again, that's still happening today.
It's eyes wide shut.
Eyes wide shut. Absolutely. It's a bizarre story because you think of growing up. It's Cupid and it's Valentine's and it's all roses and flowers, and it really is. It started with an orgy and pulling some names and to try and impregnate these young women.
Yep.
And back then, they were probably teenagers.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They were probably young teenagers. But then, and what was his name that tried to get rid of it because...
The emperor?
Yeah.
Claudius.
Claudius.
Was it Claudius?
Something like Claudius.
Claudius the second, I think is what it was.
Yes.
Yeah, he tried to ban marriage because he felt that soldiers would fight better in war if they weren't married, if they weren't worried about coming home to their wives. So he tried to ban marriage, and then so there's one of like 3 different versions of this. The guy Valentine, because there's also rumored to be like
there's 3 Valentines. Yeah, exactly. There's 3 Saint
There's so
Valentines.
many different stories, but the one that seems to resonate the most is Claudius II.
Yes.
Tried to ban marriage. So one of the Valentines was marrying people in secret.
Yes.
That's cool. And then they found out about it, put him in jail for a while, And then while he was in jail, he saved some daughter's life or
Yeah.
some
It
like
sounds like today.
yeah, right.
I mean, it sounds all like today.
And then apparently he wrote her a letter in the shape of a heart,
Yes.
signed your Valentine, and that's where the myth of the
Yes.
hearts on Valentine's Day comes from. From everything I've read, that was the
That's
most
how it
like
came
logical.
from. That's
Yeah,
that's where that all came from.
yeah.
And it started with an orgy, and then the emperor tried to stop it
Hmm.
because he wanted the young men to fight war, because war is money,
Yep.
war is profit. I
Yep.
mean, it was profit back then, and families weren't making him any money, so do away with the procreation and send these little young men to war, and then murdering.
Yeah.
I mean, all three, I
Hmm.
believe, of the St. Valentines were murdered,
Yep.
to my
All three
understanding.
were executed.
Yes. Yeah. So we had three St. Valentines. We don't know which one is the original. And I believe Cupid came from like the whole Christianity
I think so
thing.
too.
I think
Yeah.
it was like the whole like Cupid with the arrow that kind
Part
of evolved.
angel. Yeah.
Yes.
Winged
Yeah.
baby from heaven.
Yeah. So, in a bizarre way, that is Valentine's.
Yeah.
To think, I mean, I don't, you know what I mean? But then it just became this $1 billion
Oh
commercialized
yeah.
industry that it is today, that started with the orgies,
Hmm.
ended with murder, and now we have Cupid
Hmm.
and romance. And how we got there.
They groomed us from a young age. I mean,
Such,
remember being kids, you had to get cards for everybody in the classroom.
everybody
Everybody had
needed,
the stupid
yes.
hearts with the stuff.
You had to make the box, and you
Yep.
were under so much pressure to
Yep.
make the best box because you wanted to be the best in the class,
Mhm.
and you didn't want to get made fun of. And it did lead into so much pressure.
Yeah.
It really did lead into so much pressure, and now it's this. I mean, like you said, men. There's men like you who think it's the holiday for the women, so the pressure you guys feel to make it a perfect day, so that you don't get the shaft from your woman and piss her off,
Yep.
and then but and I just think at the end of the day, that's not really what they had meant it to be.
Yeah.
I mean, let's take the orgy part out, and if we get rid of the orgy part, it really was about, I guess, creating more human life. And then it was the celebration of love, and we know that from the last Saint Valentine that was executed, and and now it's become this commercialized.
Hmm.
You have to go above and beyond, and sometimes spend more money, and you really don't, like this younger generation. Well, most people, I mean, younger.
I couldn't tell you what the younger generation is doing for Valentine's Day. I don't even.
What is that place that they go to up in the desert? Oh, they have the big concert.
Burning Man?
Is it no, the other one that's near Palm Springs, Palm Desert?
Joshua Tree?
Yeah, but there's a big party. There's like a 3-day party that everyone goes to.
Burning Man, isn't it?
No, that's kind of in Nevada.
No.
Let's see here.
Oh, Coachella.
Coachella. Yeah. Yes.
That's that. Well,
Coachella is the ancient orgy, because
these days,
from
yeah.
what I know about it,
Jesus.
from what I hear about it,
Bunch
I
of
haven't been.
Drunk and stoned kids in the desert in the heat, just fucking yeah.
Sweating and all stinky and all just doing whatever they want to do. So our Coachella is the old way, but no, I mean, Valentine's Day has really just, I mean, it's great that there's a day for a celebration of love, but then you have to add Sweetest Day, which is now a Hallmark holiday. But I think they really took it above and beyond, and just.
Yeah, I mean, there was always a lot of pressure when we were kids, high school especially. Good God.
Oh, the roses.
Oh,
in
yeah.
high school. Oh my God.
Like I remember I was dating a girl in high school who we were together for like 2 years, and I didn't have access to roses. I grew up in a very small town, so I drew her a very nice rose.
Yeah.
Colored pencils and shaded the whole thing, and she was not impressed with that. I was like, that I created this for you, and she wanted actual flowers. I'm like,
she didn't frame it.
I was like 15 years old.
I would have
Come on.
framed it. But you guys didn't do the flower thing at school where you could buy like flowers.
Oh, the carnation thing.
Yeah, the
yes,
carnation,
yes.
the carnation thing.
Wow, I thought about that in a long time.
Yeah, the whole where
it
you
was
could.
either the white, yellow, or the red.
Yeah.
The white was friendship, and the yellow was.
They all had a meaning.
Yeah, they had a meaning.
Yes. So if you got a red one, you knew someone loved you.
Yeah.
But if you got white and the other one, then you knew you were just like cock blocked.
I
Like
think,
there was no friend. There
yeah,
was,
that.
right? I mean, seriously, if
No, yeah.
someone sent you a white rose, you'd
It
be
was like,
like,
oh,
all
okay,
right,
great, that's fine.
yeah, thank you. We're moving on now. Thank you for your dollar.
I think for me with the reason I say that Valentine's Day is more for the woman is, and I compared it earlier to like your birthday,
Yeah, yeah,
but like your birthday. So say it's your birthday,
yes,
and say we're a couple, but it's your birthday, so we're gonna do whatever the fuck you want.
right,
I can try to plan something unless you want to plan something, or unless your girlfriends want to plan something.
right,
Your birthday can be one of those things where it's a group,
yes,
where it's
yes,
not just the couple.
yes.
Whereas Valentine's Day, it's not likely to be a group unless you're swingers
No, yeah,
or unless you're all single.
this is true. They have Galentine's Day.
They do.
They do.
I remember I went to a bar years ago on Valentine's Day, and it was just a room full of miserable people
Yeah.
because they were all single, and they were there just to drink their troubles away. And it happened to be an open mic night, and so everyone, including myself, who hopped on stage, just bitched about Valentine's Day, about the fact that like we can't be at home because if you turn on the TV on Valentine's Day, it's fucking rom coms.
Yeah.
Where it's like, look, if you're a
It's all
couple,
love
you're gonna
stories.
have a DVD or a Blu-ray or
Yeah.
something to stream. Stop flooding the TV with rom coms on
Yes.
Valentine's Day for those of us who are single.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know?
No, you're right. It's the hallmark. That's why I have YouTube TV, so I can watch like these odd shows, and I don't have to see all that other, you know what I mean? Those
Mhm.
other love stories and things. But no, you're right. It's there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
It's a big pressure week
It
to
is.
get the perfect gift, to plan the perfect date.
and it can also be, not to sort of cut you off, but like if you have girlfriends
Yeah.
who are single,
Yeah.
they will add the pressure to us
Yes.
to make your day great,
Yes.
and they'll do
Yes.
it in front of you.
Yes.
And you're
yes.
like, well, fuck you. I'm already under pressure.
Right.
Why are you adding to
Now
it?
you got to add
And then
more.
she's giving you ideas of what I should be
Yes.
doing. I'm like, stop talking.
Yes.
You know?
And you know what? It should just be simple.
Yeah.
It should just be simple. A celebration of love.
Yeah, I like that.
Wherever you go, McDonald's or a 5-star restaurant
Yep.
or on a, one of those little cruise ships where they have like dinners or something, or even a vacation. It should just be a celebration of love.
Yeah,
Like
I
take
agree.
the pressure off.
Yep.
There's enough pressure.
Be creative. You know, there's plenty of things you can do that don't cost a lot of money.
No, yeah.
You know?
You can do a nice little hike.
Do a hike, do a picnic.
A picnic.
You know?
Yeah, my friend and I mean, it's a girl, but we're not. I'm heterosexual. I guess I should say. I don't know if I can even say
We're
that.
both straight.
We're both straight. We go to the beach and we pack lunches,
There you go.
and we bring like little drinks,
Yeah.
little beers, and we, you know what I mean. And it's just, but those are fun things to do with the partner
Yeah.
as well. You know what I mean? Because it's just time. Like I guess when you get older, you realize it's more important to have that time,
Yeah.
that quality time,
Mhm.
than it is to waste that
The
money.
money.
I mean, that, $200 steak dinner is nice and all, but at the end of the day, it's still a steak. And
yeah.
you can go to Sizzler and get the same steak for like $23.
That's the thing. Like, if you're going to spend the money,
Yeah.
that would be something I would do on your birthday.
Yes, yes.
But Valentine's Day, make her dinner.
That is nice. That
Make
is something
her
nice.
dinner.
A nice romantic
Seriously,
dinner.
just a couple of candles at home. Have
Yeah.
the place, do something with the lighting. Guys, come on.
If you've got a pool, like a
There you
midnight
go.
swim,
Mhm.
or you know what I mean, a glass of wine. Or if you don't drink, you don't have to drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can just drink non-alcoholic beverages or soda or,
Mhm.
coffee or whatever, but just that quality time.
It's just, I always find it's the little things, especially for
the
women.
little things.
Like, it's Valentine's Day, and do this on her birthday as well.
yeah.
Call her during the day, check on her, see how her day is doing, going at work. Send her a flower at work, or just make it about her. It doesn't have to be big. It's little gestures like that I found work the best.
Work the best. And if you know what time she's born on her birthday, schedule a text out
Ooh.
to text her happy birthday at that exact time.
There you go.
That's something that's
Call
kinda
her
like,
Mother.
Yes,
You
yes.
get all kinds of details from moms.
Find out what time she was born,
Mm.
or or he was born, and it is those little touches that
Mhm.
make it so much better than, again, those fancy meals, and they are nice, and it's nice to get dressed up and go out, but it's the little things that, you know what I mean, like the little notes. Like if you've got someone that works out out in the field or something, and they pack a lunch, a little note.
Mhm.
Do those little things. Love should be not just celebrated on the February 14th, but it should be celebrated every day.
Mhm.
And you're going to get on each other's nerves.
Yep.
You really are. You got to learn to talk about it.
That's
You
the
got to
key.
learn to walk away, cool down, come back and talk about it.
Yep.
And that solves that, right? I mean,
well, you know, hopefully
you're getting relationship advice from like
two very single people. Yeah.
two very single people. But we've been through it.
True.
We've been through it.
Yeah.
We've all had our fair share of relationships. So we're just telling you what we, you know what I mean,
Mhm.
what we would want, and maybe some of the things that we've done, and
Find out what she like, not what she normally likes,
yeah,
because you know that you're with this woman or this
Yes.
guy, whatever you're doing. Find out what she kind of like in the back of her head. Like, I'll give you an example. The last relationship I was in, on our anniversary, took her to a nice dinner.
yeah,
We got dressed up. That was her idea. Dressed up, nice dinner, like restaurant that had the, you know, like the rooftop and the view and blah 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 blah.
nice.
You don't need that, but I live in a city, so what are you gonna do? And then when we were done, I was like, "Okay, so what do you want to do now?" She's like, "Whatever you want." I mean, no, like, what do you want to do? And this is not every woman, but it surprised the shit out of me. She said, "Let's go to a strip club." And I went, "Really? On our anniversary, this is what you want to do?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay." And I got to watch my lady get danced on by a naked lady, and it was fucking hot. Just saying, that might not be your girl, but it was pretty fucking cool.
The fact that she suggested
The fact she
that.
suggested it, and then she was like, the whole time this woman's like grinding on her, she's going from like looking at this woman to looking at me, and it was the sexiest thing in the world. It was like, and then I go, "Can I buy her a lap dance?" And of course, the dancer was like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Can I wash?" And she goes, "No, no. We take him in the back. It's a private thing." I'm like, "No, I know, but I'm paying for it." She goes, "No, this is between me and her." And I'm like, "That's even hotter. Go, 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 go,
Oh
go."
damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so she got her little
she got her lap dance. She
Okay.
came back with a big shit-eating grin, and it was a good night.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
See.
So find out. I mean, that's a little weird because she was a little. But find out the random stuff she might enjoy. Not always the flowers and the chocolates and the the.
Those are so standard.
Yeah.
Those are so standard that I think if I was dating someone and they just brought chocolates and flowers, it showed me that they put no effort into it.
It's so basic.
You know, it's so basic that it's like, yeah, it's, I guess when you're in your 20s, you're like, I got flowers.
Yeah.
But you know, when you're in your 40s or 50s,
You gotta
or
be
you know what I
creative.
mean, you're just kind of like, if you crocheted me flowers, then I'd be like, hell yeah, teach me how to do that. That's awesome. That would mean more. Or even if you bought me like a crochet flowers, you see, I got two over there.
Nice.
That's, my mother used to crochet flowers,
That's
and,
really cool.
and in our younger years, we went to see Donnie and Marie Osmond, and they would sing that song "Paper Roses," and at the end of their show, we gave them crocheted flowers. That's back in the day where you could actually see the, you know, the celebrities,
Mhm.
and so little things like that.
Yeah.
But you know, just to show up,
Just be creative.
be creative. Even like he drew that person a flower. Like imagine if he drew it and just went to the dollar store and put it in a frame and gave it to her and said, "Here's a flower you can keep forever."
Mhm.
Like I'd be hanging that shit on the wall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just more meaningful than even a card. That's
Yeah.
even more meaningful.
Cards.
Than
I
a card.
mean,
They're
cards.
just so expensive.
Card-
Unless you go to the Dollar Tree and buy me a card, don't go spending $8 on a card.
My thing has always been cards are something you send in the mail.
Yes. Yeah.
Cards, Christmas cards, birthday cards.
Mm-hmm.
If you are in a long distance relationship, fine, send her a card in the mail, but do something else as well.
Yeah.
Don't just send the card. But yeah, cards are something you mail.
Cards are something.
Unless you have a card with the flowers.
Yes. Yes.
Something nice written on it.
Something.
But just a Valentine's Day card. That's high school.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Let's move past that, but get to know them, and and if you take anything from this, don't beat them with rawhide to make them fertile, because that's not going to make them fertile. Am I right?
I don't think so.
It is.
Unless that's her thing.
We don't know.
I hope not.
That would be kind of
Dead
bizarre.
carcass.
Could you imagine someone saying, "Beat me with this," like? No, it's so gross. But they did it, and this is. But that's the bizarro of the bizarro when it comes to Valentine's.
Do you think that's what inspired the S&M movement?
Oh yeah, I would say yes. Right? Wouldn't you? Because these stories are passed on.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, yes, I would say yes.
Yeah.
Because imagine what they were doing behind closed. If you're beating someone in public with a dead carcass,
Yep.
what are you doing behind closed doors?
Exactly.
But here's the gross part. They didn't really have access to soap and showers.
True.
How nasty did that shit smell? Like how now you have to be so drunk for that shit.
Well, when the wine flows, the wine
When
flows.
the wine flows, you don't know nothing. Exactly. Until the next day when
Well,
you
I
smell
mean,
your
there
fingers.
was such different times too. I mean, you think
Yeah.
about like I remember reading about Napoleon, so hundreds of years apart.
Yeah.
Um, when he wrote to his woman that he'd be home from battle in like 4 days, and he emphasized whatever you do, do not bathe because maybe her natural musk was something he loved the smell of. I don't know.
Oh, maybe they liked that.
Maybe it was different times.
Ew.
Yeah, kind of weird.
You kind of get itchy if you don't bathe.
Yeah, yeah.
Like things are coming out of you.
If I go 24 hours without a shower, I feel disgusting.
You gotta like, yeah,
No.
you gotta like clean all that shit.
Yeah.
I get not washing your hair daily. They have dry shampoo for that, but I don't know. I
a
mean,
little funky.
it's yeah. I'm not wanting to. No, no, that's no dirty dick.
Hard pass.
Nah, that's a so hard pass. But that's I don't know. But that's how it was.
Yep.
That's how it was created. And I do think it was S&M. I do think that's how S&M was created. I do think that's how. But and it's continued on. It's
Yep.
never really stopped. It's never really gone away.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Christians who might have said put on clothes, they're still doing the nasty things that they shouldn't be doing or
Well,
they should be doing.
Prudes in public and perverts in private.
That's it.
That's
it.
That's the world. That's very much
Prudes
America.
in public.
But that's the world, and that's definitely Christianity.
That is definitely.
Yeah, no offense to anyone, just saying.
I grew up Catholic, so there's no lie.
The hypocrisy of religion is something I won't delve into too much, but yeah.
We will do an episode on how it was built because that's really dark.
Yeah.
It goes into more of control.
Oh yeah.
Not saying we don't believe, we are not saying we're atheists, but I don't believe in the church. Like
you don't need a church to celebrate religion.
You don't need.
You don't need a church to celebrate faith. That's the word I should use is faith.
You don't. You don't.
But that's going to be a whole other.
That's going to be a whole. This was just our little Valentines that we wanted to talk to you guys about and give you a little bit of recap of what it was and give you some advice from two single people.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We do know what we're talking about.
I'll say this: as you get older,
yeah,
lingerie goes a long way as a gift to her.
Oh yeah,
that you can benefit from.
Yes,
just saying.
Yes. Now that's something where I would say you need to spend a little bit of money. Well, if you don't have it, though, Walmart lingerie is just fine.
True.
You know what I mean? If you don't have the extra funds, whatever, any gift that comes with meaning is a beautiful gift.
Yeah. Right? It also depends on what kind of lingerie, because is it going to be the stuff that she's going to wear later on down the road, or is this going to be a one-night thing that you're going to tear off with your teeth?
Yeah, then that's where you want to go.
That's when you get the Walmart.
That's where you want to go Walmart. Although the whole thing with lingerie. That string up the ass. I'm not all about that. Like that just like
it's a different kind of
that hurts. That hurts. Like you just got a constant wedgie.
I never understood the G-string thing. I never
like the lace. I like the lace. You know what I mean? So but yeah. So lingerie goes a long way.
Gentlemen, maybe buy a pair of silk boxers. Those tend to go a long way.
Oh yeah.
I've had positive experiences with that.
Yeah, that's
they won't be on long. So, don't wear them to work or anything.
Right. But just, and then just celebrate the moment.
Yeah.
Just have fun with it.
Fucking candles from the dollar store and keep it simple. But keep it simple, but keep it passionate.
Yes. But do that every day.
Yeah.
Remember to live that way every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't just celebrate it. I mean, celebrate it and go extra, but try and do that every day.
Yeah.
Because that's what keeps the relationship alive. Because I can tell you from my own experience, if you don't do that, your relationship fails.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Nothing kills marriage quicker than lack of communication and lack of passion.
Yep.
And that's it. You know what I mean? And then one sleeping on the couch and one sleeping in the bed, and you're not even celebrating Valentine's. Or if you are, it's kind of like forced because it's like it's Valentine's Day. Yep. So just enjoy this holiday, right? Have fun this Valentine's Day. Don't beat her with any
dead carcass.
There's only one meat you should be beating her with, and that's not the carcass of an animal.
Be gentle, unless you're into that.
No, be gentle. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what they're into.
We don't judge.
We don't judge. Yeah,
Take pictures, send video.
yeah. No, don't send it to me. Send it to him. He'll drop his email. You know what I mean? But if you ever, are you ever doing any shows?
I don't have anything lined up at the
Mm.
moment. I've been focusing on getting my children's book published. I know it's amazing. I wrote a children's book. I'm this raunchy
See?
old dude. Now I wrote a kid's book about coping with loss,
Nice.
and I
Nice.
wrote it last year and a half ago, ish. And I'm in the process of publishing with Amazon Kindle.
Wonderful.
So it's getting there. It's just taking a little longer than I expected it to. But
Yeah. Okay.
I've been writing a lot. Haven't been on stage lately, but trying to keep it fresh.
Well, he's gonna let you know when he's going
Oh,
back
for
on
sure.
stage.
Yeah.
Because if you're in the LA area, you got to stop and see
LA,
him.
the great thing about Los Angeles is there's open mic nights friggin' everywhere.
Yeah.
So if you're an aspiring comedian, just go do it. They'll give you 5 minutes. Find an open mic night and
It's the
just
only
hop
way
on
to
stage.
get
That's
better.
how you try. You got to get
Yeah.
on stage, break that stage fright. Write your own stuff and whatever bombs, and you tweak it and rework it. And I got jokes from 30 years ago that I'm still trying to make work correctly.
Yeah.
And then other ones you'd be surprised at what people laugh at.
And if that is your thing, even if you have a bad night, it's never a bad night. It's a learning night.
Exactly. It's
And
always
you
going to be a
move
learning
on,
night.
and you move on and you do it again.
Yep. You got to
do
keep
it in-
trying.
You do it again.
Mhm.
So he's gonna let you know.
I will let you know.
What about your other Four Thumbs Down?
Oh, yes. So my other program, Four Thumbs Down, my buddy, Little Drummer Dude, you can literally put it into YouTube, Four Thumbs Down. We are on season 2. We just wrapped right before the Super Bowl yesterday. So last week we wrapped our top 5 football movies, top 5 favorite football films.
Ooh, okay.
And it was actually pretty, we had a guest, our friend Alvin was on with us.
wonderful.
And they had some of your, go watch it if you can. It's about an hour long. Most of our stuff's at least a half an hour. They had some pretty standard, like Any Given Sunday and
yeah.
Training Day, or not Training Day, sorry. Remember the Titans, Denzel. I had a few more off
Yeah.
the cuff that I was proud of, like 80s, like Necessary Roughness,
Nice.
Scott Bakula.
Yeah.
So I went a little further, but it was a lot of fun to shoot. And yeah, go check out Four Thumbs Down. We review movies, TV, music, video games. We have another offset of Four Thumbs Down that's on the same page called Eat This. We just did Pioneer Chicken, which was awesome. I never had it. It's a West Coast thing. We've done Chinese food. We have a lot more of Eat This coming up. We're reviewing barbecue, pizza, wings, pretty much any of your favorite staples. He picks a restaurant, I pick a restaurant, and then we compare. And that's what makes it fun. So basically, and Los Angeles is one of the best cities to eat.
Yes.
Yes. Everything here you can find. Like I said, Pioneer Chicken was amazing. The first episode we did was Chinese food. He picked his restaurant, I picked mine. I ended up liking his better, so I've been going to his spot ever since.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it was kind of the point of the thing. So yeah, go check out Four Thumbs Down. Check out Eat This.
And Eat This is not what you're thinking.
No, it's not.
Because
Not yet.
if you saw me starting to chuckle when you said Eat This,
I didn't come up with the
I'm
title.
thinking back to what we just had this conversation though. So and I'm trying not to laugh so you can talk, but it was
I
my
didn't-
mind went there.
I didn't name it. That was his title.
No, it's a great name
Yeah, it was
because
fun.
you know what? Honestly, like Eat This, I'd be like, what the hell is this? Let's
Yeah.
check this out, and then you know what I mean. And so you should check it out.
Yeah,
You
check
should
out Four
support
Thumbs
him.
Down on YouTube. It's on TikTok. We have an Instagram page, and that'll lead you to Food This or Eat This. What do we call it? Food This, Eat This, whatever.
Eat this.
Eat This.
Eat this. Eat this.
But
eat this.
yeah, go check us out. We have a lot of good stuff. We've got about 15 episodes so far in the
Nice.
year and a half we've been shooting. So we do focus a lot on sci-fi. If you like the Alien movies and the Predator movies, there's been a lot of that because
Yeah.
they keep cranking them out. We did a great Star Wars episode. It was one of our best ones.
Nice.
We did favorite Christmas movies. We did favorite Halloween scary movies. Not
Nice.
necessarily scary. We just did favorite Halloween. So it was like pick your top 5 that fall
Yeah.
into that genre. We have a good one coming up. We're gonna have another guest on not Food This. God damn it.
Eat
Four
this.
Thumbs Down.
4 thumbs down.
We are going to be reviewing our top 5 female-driven casts of films,
Nice.
and we're gonna have our friend Peyton McCormick on as well, who's very opinionated about women's everything.
That should be a good one.
It'll be
then.
interesting.
That'll be a good
But
one.
I already, as soon as he said we should do a top 5 women-driven films, I went, I got 3 off the top of my head.
That's wonderful. That's awesome.
So yeah, no, check it out, and then keep tuning in us. Subscribe, follow, and then we also
check them out on Facebook too. Instagram.
Facebook, Instagram.
Yes.
Matt Carey,
Yes.
CARY.
Yes. And I am just I'm on Facebook, but I think I'm just under my name, Jackie Latronica.
There.
But Honest Review Queen on TikTok. We are going to be going live here.
Yes, tomorrow
Yes.
night. Well,
7
it'll be 7 p.m. on the 10th.
on the 10th, but we're gonna have more episodes.
Yeah,
so
we'll keep you posted.
Yeah, so check him out on Facebook, and he'll let you know the dates and where to follow us.
Yep.
And then what are we doing next? Are we doing serial killers? Where are we going next? So in a couple weeks we're gonna film again. But what are we filming?
Now we got a lot of options.
We talked serial killers. We
Yep.
talked hauntings.
We did the hauntings
We
one.
did the haunting one. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. We posted that.
We have more of that we're gonna do. We're gonna do a couple on locations. We got hopefully the Queen Mary,
We are gonna do the Queen Mary.
the
Yeah.
Winchester House.
Yes.
I've never been to either one of these.
Yes.
I've been in LA for 23 years.
So in the spring, when we don't have any rain for sure, we'll
Yeah.
do the Queen Mary and we'll do the Winchester
Mhm.
House. We can also do like Marilyn Monroe and maybe do like a drive by and talk in front of her house and her life, the fall, of her. OJ, we could do an OJ one, right?
Yep.
We can definitely do an OJ one, but I think we need to focus on. I think I want to do serial or aliens.
Aliens would be good. I mean, that ties a lot in with our haunting one too.
Yes,
'Cause
let's do
we should do
aliens.
All right, so yeah.
I'm going to tell you my story on the next one about my alien sighting.
Nice.
I still say we were abducted. My sister doesn't think we were, but you never know. You never know. So,
And if you have any ideas, put them in the comments, and we'll go from there.
yeah, because this is an open channel, so we are going to be talking about everything and anything that's
Anything.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, and
It's just funny because like I'll get here and we'll start chatting, and 20 minutes in, I'm like, why aren't we filming this?
yes,
We've been talking for 20 minutes.
because we just rattle.
Yeah,
on.
we rattle on.
Just rattle
Hence
on.
the
Hence the podcast.
yeah. So
I
tune
mean,
in, subscribe,
Yes.
follow, and if you need more updates, Instagram, the Matt Carey, Facebook, Matt Carey, CARY, and I'll keep you guys posted as far as what's coming up. And then just keep checking the channel, and we'll put up little posts so you know what's going on.
Yeah. Keep checking all of them. All three.
all of them.
4 thumbs down. Eat this, not that, but it's just eat this. And 2 old hags and some dogs. So, and we will see you guys in a couple of weeks. And happy Valentine's Day. And I hope that she makes the exit and entrance this weekend, I guess is what I want
Just
to
remember,
say.
gentlemen, stay on target.
Stay. Oh.
I wore this shirt for a reason.
I didn't even catch that. All right, happy Valentine's
Happy Valentine's Day.
We'll see you
Spoil
soon.
the shit out of her.
Yes.